Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. My name is Lisa and I'm an industrial designer, and I very often get questions about how you can start learning sketching and applying it to your industrial design practices. So in this video I'm going to explain the fundamental principles of perspective drawings. So grab a piece of paper, a random pen or a pencil, and let's get started. I'm gonna start with drawing a horizontal line and add 2 vanishing points. First, let's draw a cube below the horizontal line. Choose a random point to start with and draw a vertical line. Then connect the bottom of it with vanishing points on the horizontal. Choose a random point on the perspective line and connect it with the vanishing point. It will be the bottom of your cube. And we should first draw the bottom of the cube because this will help us draw the construction correctly. Now you can repeat the same steps to draw the top side of your cube. And actually I think it's easier to repeat all of those steps synchronically while you are watching the video, rather than trying to understand all of it verbally. Now let's draw a cube above the horizontal line. Basically, the steps will be absolutely the same, but the cube will look a little different depending on where you choose the starting point, how far it is from the horizontal line, and what height you choose also. An advice that I can give you here is be confident with your lines. Try to draw them continuously. Even if they seem crooked or not as straight as you would want them to be, just don't worry, it will become much easier with the practice. I also suggest you draw all of the hidden lines of the cube, not only the ones you see, because you will then need them for sketching more complex shapes. I highly recommend you repeat this exercise multiple times because drawing a cube this way should become a very easy and intuitive thing for you to do, because almost any sketch of a physical product starts with a box if you want to be accurate with the proportions and the construction of your product. Once you are done with the construction lines, you can now outline the cube itself with bolder lines. So while you are doing that, you should remember the fundamentals of the perspective drawing as well. So the side of the cube that is closer to us should be thicker, and the ones that are further should remain thin. So it's kind of natural for our vision. You can do that using either the same pen or taking a thicker one. Just use the tools that are easier for you and more accessible, especially in the beginning, because just remember, you don't need any fancy tools to do cool sketches, because it's all about the techniques and your skills. Now let's try to fill the remaining space on the page with parallelepipeds of different sizes. You can repeat this exercise multiple times because even if you understand the perspective principles, you can still practice the lines, trying to make them more confident, clean, and straight as a result. By the way, using pens or markers for this particular exercise is better than pencils because, as you can see, there are already so many lines, and you can smudge the pencil with your palm and it will be dirty very soon. So then, as a result, the whole piece of paper ends up being gray. So it's okay for practice though, but I just personally think that perfectly white paper is more presentable, especially if you're showing your sketches to your client. So you might think, what should you do next with all of this? Well, start sketching some simple shapes inside those cubes that you've practiced in the previous exercise. So let me show you an example. As you can see, I'm sketching a chair inside the parallelepiped to make sure my proportions remain accurate. And this comes to any type of product that you're sketching in a 3D view. I would just recommend you start with light lines and then outline the product, making it bolder to help it stand out. You can start sketching products that you see around yourself, like tables, books, phones, laptops, and other rectangular things. So that was all for this video. I hope you found something useful in it. And if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments and I will respond to you there. And as always, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.